The judicial process is one where we seek a just outcome. And again, I think every member of our service recognizes, the very tragic nature of this terrible event, mourns the loss of our officer, and I think we all understand the very difficult decision that this court and this jury had to make. I know it couldn't have been an easy decision. They deliberated for a considerable period of time. We're grateful for the effort that they put in, grateful for the efforts of our Crown Attorney to present the evidence to enable the court to make an appropriate decision. And although there's never going to be any sense of satisfaction from any outcome, we lost a man, and a family lost someone very, very dear to them, and he was very dear to us. And the tragedy of that is not relieved by this verdict, but we understand the nature of the verdict. It was a tough case, a very, very difficult thing. We asked that court and that jury to consider, and they have considered it, and I'm quite satisfied that the Crown did an outstanding job of putting the issues forward, and the matter was dealt with, I think, in a fair way. And the outcome is what it is. We'll accept the outcome of that and attempt to move on. But again, today, I think our thoughts are most appropriately, our thoughts and prayers are most importantly with that family that lost, that woman who lost her husband, that little boy who lost his dad. I know his parents very well. I know today there's no moment of happiness in there. They've lost their son. It's a terrible tragedy. Sergeant Russell was the victim of a homicide, and that he was murdered. But it was now determining whether or not the individual who was responsible, and there was no doubt in the evidence who was responsible for his death, but to determine whether he was criminally responsible for his actions. And again, the evidence has been heard in a court of law. It has been tested by both defense and Crown in front of a very well-run courtroom, run by the judge, and in front of a jury, and they've made their decision. And although, I'm sure some people will be unsatisfied with the outcome, we have to accept that this is our system of justice, and we'll move on from there.